So basically, if I'm going to sign up, if I'm telling people, here, sign up, here's my referral link, join me on Inleo, and they're like, how should I sign up? They should always do Keystore, in my opinion, over Hive Signer and some of these Keychain and some of these other things. Would you agree that Keystore is the best way for most people?
Yeah, I talked about this a few days ago as well. I think Keystore is by far and away the best login method that's ever been built for Hive. Again, one of the things where if someone wants to prove me wrong, they can. But the ability to sign up in under 30 seconds, and you download a file to your computer. You obviously set a encryption password. And then you save your seed phrase, on like a piece of paper or somewhere not on the same device as your Keystore file. That's just a general good crypto practice with wallets. Being
Mm.
able to do that and then have instantly a Hive account, a Bitcoin account, a Dash account, an ETH account, like all these accounts rolled into one in under, 30, 60 seconds. Um, it's truly incredible, and it gives you a lot of security when you think about it. Your Hive keys, your Hive private keys are all encrypted in that file, and you can decrypt
Mm.
them at any time. You can decrypt any of your other private keys at any time. Um, and then if you lose those, hopefully you did the right thing and you have a separate piece of paper with that seed phrase on it. And then you can just grab that seed phrase and then you can use the restore keystore option, on the Inleo UI, and then you can get that keystore file back if you lost it.
Yeah, this is something that I'm going to have to. So, like from my perspective, because I think about um, how do we set people up. It seems like if you start with a key store file, um, like you get basically access to everything. You get to run Inleo, you get to do all the Maya interfaces and Thorchain interfaces and other stuff like that. You can put that seed phrase into your Dash Pay wallet and do all that stuff. You just kind of get everything. And then I saw some hack the other day posted about on Inleo about if you go to Keychain, the Hive little extension, you can put in your username that you registered with Keystore, and you put in your seed phrase as like the password, and it will actually get your keys into Keystore, so you can then access Hive ecosystems that don't yet have anything related to Keystore or Dash or other coins in there. So for me, it seems like you not only do you get like a one-click setup to all the kinds of ecosystems, but then you can use that to get everywhere. Whereas it seems like so like I got a keychain file. I'm an old school Hive person. It sounds like right now I there's no easy way for me to tie that to a new Keystore file from my existing Hive account. It seems like it's like harder to go the other way. So just from that UX perspective, it just seems like everyone should start with Keystore, and then later you can always like extrapolate out the Hive to the Hive keys and Keychain or something.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think, and Ahmad Manga mentioned as well. I think Keystore is the best option if you're familiar in any capacity with crypto because you obviously know about seed phrases and private keys. And then maybe if you're a more like Web 2 normie, like if you're onboarding your grandma, maybe X or Google is better because it's they've done that probably on other apps where it says like log in with Google. So it's a much more familiar experience. Ahmad Manga also made the point that those are Lite accounts. So if you do X or Google, you actually like it's a Lite account because you're not in full self custody of that account. So if you wanted to restore it, you can do so and you can regain access as long as you don't lose access to your Web 2 account. That being said, if the Web 2 ecosystem decided to ban Inleo or ban our infrastructure that uses, piggybacks off of them, then you would also lose your
Mhm.
account. So that's why we call them Lite accounts. And if you have, I've always said this, if you have more than like $10 worth of crypto in one of those Lite accounts, I would recommend converting it to a full Hive account, which is a process you can do in the
Mhm.
settings page. So yeah, I mean, I think, like Joel is saying, I think if you want the most seamless UX, I do think it's Keystore. If you have either familiarity with crypto or you have a little bit of patience and you're willing to learn about, seed phrases and how that stuff works, which is, pretty general crypto stuff. It's easy to learn. It's not unique to what we've built here. It's literally a general practice in crypto.